My name is Debra Edwards. My job is HR and Payroll. I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. My father was a Pittsburgh Pirate. My mother is from Puerto Rico, and they met when my dad was playing winter ball in 1968, and they got married in 1968. So we got traded to Pittsburgh from the Baltimore Orioles in '76. I was in second grade. Every winter after baseball season was over, we always moved back home to Puerto Rico, but because of our lack of English, my parents decided to make Pittsburgh our permanent home. So we'd, have a better school system, obviously. What made me want to come work here at SVG was I'm friends with Steve Van Gorder. We've been friends for a long time. I would say almost since 2000. And when he decided to start his business, my husband and I saw his vision and just totally supported him, and he needed some clerical help, and that's how I started. Something about my job that gives me, I would say, extreme satisfaction is seeing my other coworkers succeed and also see the vision that Steve is trying to produce for SVG. When I'm not here at SVG, the things that keep me busy in my home, in my life, are my family. I have 3 kids, a daughter-in-law now. My son's in the Air Force. I have a 20-year-old who is transferring to Kent State to be a journalism major. And then I have a 16-year-old who is a sophomore in high school. And then we are retired U.S. Air Force. My husband just retired in 2016. And just traveling around, being with friends, and just spending time with family and friends. That's what really keeps us busy and just keeps us grounded. I like working here at SVG, number one, for my co-workers. They're incredible. They work extremely hard, and like I said, I reiterate again that they see the vision that Steve is trying to, bring to fruition, and they are here to help with every step of the way. They see what he's trying to do, and they want to make SVG as successful as possible. And when they succeed and SVG succeeds, it just brings joy to me that everything's coming together as planned. Honestly, I am not interested in the car business. I'm interested in the human side of SVG. I truly don't deal with the cars, but I deal with the people of SVG. And like I said, he has really accumulated just a good amount of good people that stand behind SVG. And when they do well, that gives me the joy that they're doing well, so that SVG is doing well, and basically that's what really keeps me interested in SVG, not necessarily the car business. My first car that I shared with my sister, because my sister and I are only 10 months apart, so my parents couldn't buy us 2 cars, which they could have, but they didn't want to. Obviously, because my dad was a pirate. So, because we had different friends, so my mom bought a car from one of our friends for $75. We called him Harry the Horizon. And that was our first vehicle. Me and my sister had to share that car for $75. I think people should buy vehicles from SVG because of the superior value guarantee. We stand behind what we believe is to be a superior value in the cars that you purchase from us. We might not be the cheapest, but you are going to get the superior value along with SVG. I am Debra Edwards, and I'm part of the SVG family.